Soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not in the habit of talking to myself, you buffoon.
Well timed, Chucky. Well timed. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hope that we are all doing well. Thank you, Chucky, for the 15 months. God, you can tell I'm tired. I couldn't even properly read that. And congratulations on getting first. Although Empirical was really the first. And Aaron's here. Hi, Aaron. And welcome in, Empirical. Hi, Aaron. Haven't seen WrestleMania 41, by the way. I'm not actually going to be going into much spoiler territory for it. Like, I'm literally just going to talk about my thoughts of matches, but not really go into any details of matches and stuff like that. So, I literally just want to talk about my thoughts of the show. If it starts, like, delving into stuff that could be deemed spoilers or things like that, I will just, give a pre-warning of just like, I'm going to be talking about spoiler stuff now. Mute the stream. Nuggets, welcome on in. Hello there. Hello there to you as well. I saw Emperor here already. Well, it's not a proper first though, is it, Chucky? I'm joking. God, you can tell I'm tired. I'm absolutely flipping knackered because I did so much yesterday. I walked a lot more than I usually do, and then I was around at my brother's for a meal, so I was hanging out with family. I crashed before I even got home. And I literally did not have the energy to do anything else on Sunday evening. So it's a good thing I watched WrestleMania Night 1 on Sunday morning. But yeah, I went live a bit earlier today, so for like anyone here that isn't a wrestling fan, the next 10, 15, 20 minutes, you're not going to care about, so I do apologize for that. We are going to be going into more Spyro 3 today to try and go through more of that Deathless run, so if you're here for that, congratulations! You're going to have a great time. If you're not here for the wrestling talk, I'm sorry, you're going to hear me talk about wrestling and a thing you don't care about for about 15-20 minutes, so, pre-warning about that. But I hope everyone's doing well and you've had a good bank holiday weekend. I honestly feel like I need another one.
I live again.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, whoever you are. Follow alerts I do keep anonymous, so whether you prefer to, chat in the forefront or just lurk away and see what's going on, the decision is entirely yours, but welcome in nonetheless. It is good to have you as part of the community, so thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Figured it was about... You're right, mate. It's not Janet. Remind me if I'm correct, because I wrote down the names. In fact, I'm going to double check it on my phone, because I don't want to be rude. Because I know for a fact, we've had this talk, I wrote down your name because I'm notoriously terrible with names. It's Albert, right? Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me it's you that I'm remembering correctly. Because I'm trying to remember people by their usernames. Mel calls me. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God it was the proper one that I was thinking of. Because I was like, I met so many people that time in London for Distant Worlds. And I'm like, I can swear one of them was called Albert. And I can't remember which one. And I felt so bad. Yes, no, I remember what you looked like. That wasn't in doubt for me. I remember exactly what you look like, because I remember we had the thing, you gave me the tombstone, which is hanging on my shelf, and it is delightful. I just completely forgot, like, the full name, because for most of the time we were all talking to each other through usernames, and I'm like, yes, you're Throbbo, you're Melzelia, you're Calyx. I'm like, you're not Janet. And I'm like, I felt so bad. Neither Janet nor Albert is my real name. Well, fair enough. That's fair. Well, you know what? I feel slightly better about that then. I feel slightly better. Because if that was your real name and I just completely blanked on it, I would have felt so awful. Oh, God. But welcome on in, mate. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on into the stream. We're going to be talking about wrestling for a bit before we dive into our little Deathless attempt for Spyro 3. We're going to try to go through the entire game Deathless. So if, you are a wrestling fan, you're going to like the next little bit of conversation. If you're not, I do apologise. I'm terrible. Thank God. And I always feel bad for it, mate. I honestly do. I feel terrible for it. Not Janet is exactly what a Janet in disguise would say. You are now Vanessa. This is exactly how I got named Albert. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Also, I've just seen a bunch of things happening. Chocky, thank you so much for the 90 stream streak. Why anyone watches me for 90 streams on the trot, I have no idea, but thank you so much. One more for today. You're 10 away. And then you get to pick a game for me to play that is almost certainly going to be Nexomon. So, congratulations. Thank you for the lurk, Reese. Welcome on in. I hope you are doing well. But no, that's good that it's not just me that's terrible with remembering names, because it makes me feel slightly better. I'm looking because I'm in the middle of some design work, but wanted to at least make... Hey, no worries at all, mate. Like, whatever you need to do, whatever you would prefer to do, be it lurk, enjoy the stream, or chat, whatever, do what's best for you, mate. I appreciate you coming in and dropping the follow anyways. Because you don't have to do it. But the fact you chose to does mean a lot, so thank you. So, on to the business at hand before I, go into Spyro Deathless and we go through the rules again and everything there. I want to talk a bit about a big wrestling show that happened over the weekend. WrestleMania! The big end-of-season show for WWE and the big wrestling event that everyone that is part of the wrestling landscape looks forward to. I watched it. I didn't watch it live because I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to start watching a 4-hour show at midnight and then finish at 4 in the morning. I have a life to live that almost entirely coalesces with me also being tired as all hell because I have been absolutely knackered today. I have felt awful. But thankfully, I'm not streaming again until Thursday. So after stream is done, I am going to try and knock the hell out and just try and claw back more sleep. So I'm doing great. I'm doing brilliant. But yeah, so WrestleMania I was quite looking forward to, although tentatively, because the last 5, 6 WrestleManias, like 37, 38, 39, and 40, those ones specifically, were all very good shows. They all closed very well with their main events, or they had like really good moments for their main events that really sent the crowd home pretty excited for the next year of WWE. And you always have that thought in the back of your mind because it's like, well, the last few have been really good, so there's always got to be the one that kind of is like the down one, where it's like, oh, it's not as good, like it was an alright show, but it wasn't as good. I had no doubt in my mind that WrestleMania 41 was going to be a good show overall, because, there was a lot of matches on the card that I was looking forward to. There was some good storyline stuff going into it that I thought, you know what, there's enough here that would interest a wrestling fan. And there's some stuff on there that I think could have looped in the casual fan as well. If you just wanted to see a fun show and see some really larger-than-life personalities and characters. Now that I've seen all 2 nights and gone through it all, I can say that compared to like the last 4 WrestleManias, I don't think it is as good. I do think 37, 38, 39, and 40 in the overall sense were better shows than 41. But I do still think it was a very good show at the end of the day. That there was more to like on the show than not like. I feel like the thing that really took away from some of my enjoyment of the show was, compared to previous WrestleManias, I'd actually been following a lot of the weekly television and build for it. So I feel like the omissions of the show and what wasn't there was fresh in my mind compared to the previous shows, where I just sort of took them at face value for what they were, sort of caught with bits of story here and there and just went into it. With this one, I was like fully invested in the entire ride ever since all the WWE stuff came onto Netflix for the UK. So I thought, you know what, I'm actually going to follow a full WrestleMania build and see where it ends up. But before I actually get into the show itself, there's certainly a lot of things for the show that were glaring omissions to me. The WWE Tag Team titles were not present on the show. The Women's Intercontinental Championship was on the show but wasn't being defended. The Women's United States title wasn't going to be anywhere on the show, and from the looks of it, Chelsea Green was not going to be on the show, which is a shame because as far as the women's division in WWE goes, Chelsea Green is probably one of the most entertaining personalities that the WWE has. And also, there were rumours and rumblings of people that were going to be on the show that were not going to be, or were going to be in a much more reduced capacity. So, there was some trepidation I had because some of the matches that went on in their place, I wasn't really that interested in. There was about a good solid 4 or 5 matches on the card that I'm like, there's not really any build-up to this, so there's nothing really that interests me. I don't really feel like it needed to be on WrestleMania because it wouldn't have really had the crowd behind it. Which, speaking of the crowd, the crowd for Night 1, not a very good crowd, I'll be completely honest. You could tell that for a lot of the matches they were relatively dead. I feel like in the overall stretch of it, part of the reason is because, well, there was nothing really for them to latch onto. There was a lot of matches on the card that just didn't really have any heat behind it. Like, the crowd had nothing really to invest themselves into, nothing to really sink their teeth into. So when it came to actually getting to the show, there was a lot of down points in the show, I think, with the crowd, where they just weren't interested. And you can't really blame them, because in the way that they've been telling a lot of the stories, there just really wasn't anything to sink your teeth into to really get invested. So I will admit there was a lot of matches on the card as well that I wasn't very invested in. I'll get to your comment in a sec, Aaron, because I am going to talk about that as well. So there's a lot of parts on the card as well that I wasn't very invested in, like the tag team title match between the War Raiders and New Day I wasn't very interested in. The women's tag title match I wasn't interested in. Logan Paul versus AJ Styles I wasn't interested in. And there was a couple others off the top of my head, but I can't even remember the matches. They were probably that forgettable to me. I feel like, top to bottom with the show, there wasn't really a very egregiously bad match on the card. Everything was at the very least okay, so there wasn't really a point in the show where I thought, oh, I really don't want to watch this, turn this off, blah, blah, blah. There was some parts that were very not good, and I'm not spoiling it for people that haven't watched the show, because I know that, you know, there are some people that watch or lurk to the stream that, you know, haven't watched the show yet, like Aaron, for instance. So I'm not going to go into spoilers of what happened in matches. But there was definitely down moments on this show, and I felt that they were very defined. Points in the show where really the investment just wasn't there for me. Not that I didn't try. But I feel like the positives of the show outweighed the negatives, I would say. The main event of Night 1, I really enjoyed everything that happened there. I really enjoyed the women's triple threat title match that opened Night 2. That was very, very good. There was a couple matches in Night 1 that were very good. I liked the US title match between LA Knight and Jacob Fatu. I liked the women's title match between Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. I really liked the Intercontinental Fatal 4-Way match that was on Night 2. And I liked everything that was around what was going on with Randy Orton. It was a very good, like, showcase thing that just really got me excited. So there was a lot on the show that I think was there to like. And I feel like when you look back on it, the down points were certainly very present. Like, it's hard to look through WrestleMania 41 historically and not see those and have to recall those, because there's other times where you get down periods in some WrestleManias, but because the match or angle is so minor, you kind of forget it in the grand scheme of things. I feel like there was stuff here that, outside of Mania going into it and Mania itself, I feel like was hard to ignore. And I feel like are definitely going to be things that are recalled quite easily in the grand scheme of things historically. I would say overall, after looking at the entire show, I think it is in the top half of the table. Like, it was certainly a very, very good WrestleMania. But I would say that it's definitely not in the top 10. I wouldn't say it gets that far, but it is definitely in the top half of the table. The positives definitely outweighed the negatives for me. And I thought overall it was a good, solid show. I'd give it like a B- or a B. It was a good show. I was entertained. I didn't walk away from it feeling massively disappointed, but I definitely did walk away from it thinking the past few WrestleManias were better, I think. So that's sort of where I fell on it. But that's pretty much my overall non-spoilery thoughts. I also did leave like a non-spoilery post within the Discord. So anyone that is a wrestling fan that wants to check that out and see my thoughts, that is there as well. So we can go from there. But that's all of my self-aggrandizing there. And going through all that. I've talked about all the wrestling stuff. Now for the people that aren't wrestling fans, we can now talk about video game stuff. And things that have come up around that probably people here are more interested in. So we are going to now talk about that and go into some details there. First off, what Aaron has pointed out in chat. So it has been announced from Bethesda that there is going to be an Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake/remaster announcement tomorrow at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. BST for the UK, so, you know, convert it as appropriate for your relative time zone if you're not in the UK. If you're a big Elder Scrolls fan, then, you know, I think that's going to be a great one for you. I think that's going to be great for you. I think that's going to be great. I've not actually properly played through Oblivion, so this could be a good way to actually go into Oblivion properly. I've played bits of it before, but I'd never done like a full overarching run or playthrough of it, so if they're giving us a remake/remaster of it, they'll probably clean up a fair few things and give us the definitive experience. I'm not going to say no. I'll very happily give it a play and give it a go. So I'm very happy about that. I am very excited for that. I do like Elder Scrolls games, so the fact that we are going to be getting an Oblivion remake that will properly give me a chance to go through all of Oblivion, because it is in my backlog, I'm feeling pretty good on. I do like Elder Scrolls, so very happy about that overall, I would say. As well as that, in terms of game news and things around that, we recently did have the Super Robot Wars Y is releasing worldwide on August 24th. I haven't even played Super Robot Wars 30, so that's far in the back of my head. I will get to that whenever I get around to Super Robot Wars 30, because I only just got that. But that is cool for any of the Super Robot Wars fans, because I know that Elixir, Gareth, he's a big mecha fan, and I know that he likes the Super Robot Wars games, so he'll get a lot of enjoyment out of that. Hey, you're right, Toro. Welcome on in. I played Oblivion myself, didn't get super far to it. Yeah, no, same. I got far enough. Like, I played it for a good solid 10, 20 hours. I just didn't properly get any more time into it. But welcome on in, Taro. Hope you're doing well. Hope that you are doing well. Before you say anything about WrestleMania, Toro, I will just say keep the spoilers out because there are people in chat or that might be watching this historically around the community that haven't watched the show. But I hope you enjoyed the show overall. And I hope you had a good time with it. I only say that because I know that we talk about some wrestling stuff back and forth, so I just wanted to make that clear. Then, of course, you know, nothing came out by accident. But I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope you're having a good Monday. Not to be confused with the TV show Robot Wars. No, exactly. But yeah, aside from that, there has also been the launch last Thursday about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle for the PS5. I have been playing a fair little bit of that. I have been very much enjoying it. I think it's been a very fun Indiana Jones experience. So I have been very happy with that. Oh, you still have to watch Night 2? Alright, fair enough then. Fair enough. But yeah, I was just giving my overall thoughts. I thought it was a good show overall. Like, I don't think it's the best Mania I've ever watched, but I feel like it was a good Mania for what it was. I didn't walk away from it feeling wholly disappointed. There was a lot of good high points throughout both nights, so yeah, that's my thoughts on it. But yeah, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, I've been playing a fair bit of it, really enjoying it if you are an Indiana Jones fan. If you are an Indiana Jones fan, then I think there will be a lot to love about it. So I would give it a try if you are an Indiana Jones fan. I do think it is a very solid experience for any of you out there that haven't actually properly played that haven't actually properly played an Indiana Jones game before. I feel like it really does capture the essence of Indiana Jones very, very well. So would thoroughly recommend it. If you're an indie fan, it gets a massive thumbs up from me so far, and I'm very much looking forward to playing through more of it. Did you see the new video by I Finished a Video Game? I have not. It is in my watch later. I only just recently got around to watching the first part of his Dishonored videos. I haven't actually watched anything to do with Dishonored 2 yet. So I still have a lot to go through with that. So don't tell me anything that happened in the video. I will watch it whenever I get chance. It's just I don't really get a lot of chance lately because I've been spending a lot of times with walking, trying to exercise and that. Spending time with family whenever I get chance, and then trying to get some free time for myself, which lately has been in limited supply because I have been trying to pop some time into properly supporting other people around the Twitch space that I'm friends with, and also, you know, just try and keep on with some of the stuff that I'm doing with, you know, my PC and my own Twitch channel, although I don't do too much with it. I mainly just go live and stuff. Yeah, when I get chance I will watch it. I just don't know when that'll be, in all honesty. I don't really game much in my free time anymore outside of streams because I'm doing 3-hour streams every week. So yeah, I do honestly think if I'm not streaming, I might be spending a lot of the next week just to myself. And I might not be in other streams that much. Like I would like to be, I really don't have the energy. I need to catch up on some sleep. I really need to rest the old brain because I've been going at it a fair bit. And I thought I was going to get some rest this weekend, but it sadly didn't pan out because I've been so focused on all the wrestling stuff over Mania weekend, trying to get some time in on Indiana Jones, and then of course there was the whole family get-together on Sunday, which took more out of me than I expected, and I've been trying to walk and keep the exercise going. Jumping back to Super Robot Wars, why they did announce the full crossover series roster as well. Fair enough. I'll have to check it out at some point and see what the crossover is. I would not have a clue. Most of the stuff that they'll talk about, I probably won't know anyways. I'll need to get some time to properly look at it myself. But that is cool that they are like drumming up the hype there for the mecha fans. Also, I'm looking in the camera and I can definitely tell one of my eyes is going very tired. Like this eye here is getting a bit tired. So we're going to be having a fun one today. But yeah, before we properly kick off, let me actually go to the rules screen here. Over here. So for any of you out there that haven't already been keeping up with the Deathless streams for Spyro, let me just go over a bit of a overview of what it all is. So what I've been trying to do is play through all of the original 3 Spyro games entirely deathless. So I've been trying to, start to finish, not going for 100% or anything, just get to the final boss and beat the final boss without dying once. That's been the main objective of these streams. And we're on Spyro 3 lately. We are on in the grand scheme of things, the true, ending run. In this, so if all goes well today, and I don't have many issues, we might actually finish Spyro Deathless probably next Sunday, which would be cool. But we will see as we go through it. In terms of the rules of what this is, apologies, by the way, if I'm looking away or anything like that. I'm just trying not to stare at the screen too much, and I'm trying to just collect my thoughts because I am a bit tired. The brain's working a bit slow. So I'm not aiming for 100%. I'm trying to go through without deaths. So if I lose a life, that's essentially restarting the entire game. If I'm dead through something like a glitch that's out of my control, I don't really count that towards the deaths because I did have one of those in Spyro 1 that really wasn't my fault. It basically has to be a death within my own power or a mistake that I've made. I need to collect at least a gem and 1 side collectible in every level. In the case of Spyro 3, it is Dragon Eggs. I need to go through the entire level through to its exit portal. I can't just get the bare minimum that I need and then just exit the level. I need to do the entire level. I can't skip any level, so every level that is available to be done, I do need to do. I need to go through every flight or speedway stage. Also for Spyro 3, I am going to have to do every Sparks level, which you get access to when you finish Worlds and beat the final boss. So before all is said and done with that, I am going to have to go through the Sparks levels as well. And basically there's a checkpoint after every game beaten. So I've already beaten Spyro 1 and 2, so if I die in Spyro 3, I start from the beginning of Spyro 3. I don't, go all the way back to the beginning of Spyro 1. Because if I did have to do that, I would give up. I would give up. That is to be absolutely certain. Out of the 21 series, 6 of them are Gundam for Super Robot Wars. Very nice. I do like Gundam. I can't necessarily have any issue with that. I do really like Gundam. But yes, I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope that we are all having a good Monday. Hope you have this time to relax. If you've been working today, even though it's been a bank holiday, I hope that you get the chance to rest and recuperate here. For any people that have been enjoying your 4-day weekends, I hope you are able to use this time to relax yourselves. I'm going to be doing my best as well. I think this is going to be a pretty low energy stream in the grand scheme of things, and just popping the focus into the game and playing through what I can before I call it for the day. I'll see how I feel towards the end of stream. But yeah, at the very least, we're going to have a nice little relaxing time with Spyro, which is the main thing I want to do. So, here we are. Game screen is up. Let me just stop the music right here, and let me start up the PlayStation, see if that works. Nope, that didn't work because I don't actually have the plug on that actually controls the PS1. So give me a sec. There we go. There we go. We're up. Right. So, I hope everyone has had a good Easter weekend. I would love to know what everyone's been up to. Anyone that wants to natter and chat anyways. I hope that, you know, you've had a good week and you've been able to relax. I haven't, but, you know, we're rolling with it. I'm just probably going to try and get an early night tonight and try and claw some sleep back. And then come at the work week a bit more refreshed, because I do have a pretty important reporting deadline going on. So, yeah, I do need to properly spend some time with that. Let me just put the game volume down just a tad bit more. Yes, we are on to Midday Gardens in Spyro 3. This is the second of 4 hub worlds, I believe it is. And we've already done a fair bit of this anyways. Oh. Well, there we go. Well, we're back. Also, I could see the gameplay feed with a black screen. I've got the stream preview up on here. But I appreciate the point out. Aaron, I do appreciate it. So what levels have I done? I've done Spooky Swamp, I've done Enchanted Towers, I've done Icy Peak. So I need to do Bamboo Terrace and Sergeant Bird's Base. I think Bamboo Terrace is up here. Had a friend over for the weekend. We watched Knuckles, Sonic 3, and the extended cut of Fellowship of the Ring. Oh, is it bad to say that I'm not really that big of a Lord of the Rings fan? I've watched them.
Spyro.
They're too long for me. Like, when I finish watching them, I don't feel like it was a great, like, overarching ride. I'm just exhausted. I mean, we both know that's not the case, Reese. But yeah, no, I've never really been a big Lord of the Rings thing. It's not even that, it's just a lot of the big film franchises from the 2000s I'm not really that big of a fan of. Like, I didn't really think, I don't really think Harry Potter was that great. And, you know, there's a whole thing around Harry Potter now. I didn't think Lord of the Rings was that great. Like, I like a fair few of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I don't even think all of the Marvel films are that great. Yeah, no, I don't know. Just... I'm usually very hit or miss with film franchises. And with something like the Lord of the Rings, like, the films are so long, and my attention span just isn't that big. So, like, as soon as you get past the 2-hour mark, I do find myself waning in films. And in the case of Lord of the Rings, that's only the halfway point. So, yeah, it's a shame, because, like, a lot of the stuff around Lord of the Rings I do really like. I like the idea of the story. I like, you know, Aragorn and Legolas and a lot of the characters. It's just not for me, really. It was too big of an overarching story, and I couldn't get to grips with it, really. But also, welcome on in, Scoo. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Let me just pop you a shout out, my friend. There we go. Yeah, recently playing the remaster of Crop Legend of the Gobbos, which was very, very fun to see. And Kim, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Kim. Hope that you are having a good Monday and you've been having a good bank holiday weekend. But yeah, how you doing, Scoop? How's the recovery going? Like, do you feel like you're more or less getting back to normal now? Oh no, can't be here. I am ghosting Sim. I mean, I feel like that's an overarching joke that I'm just not gonna get. It is. Oh, good. Good. It's not... But yeah, welcome on in, Kim, as well. I hope that you're doing well. And you're having a good bank holiday weekend as well. And to anyone else in chat that's lurking as well. Which was good. It was good. It was just very exhausting. I was round at my brother's for Easter dinner, and there's like 7 kids all around. And I was already tired from a lot of walking at that point anyways. So I haven't really rested. I feel very tired. I do honestly feel very tired. But I'm alright. I'm alright. All being well, I can get a proper good night's sleep tonight for work tomorrow, and then get back into it. It's going well, thank you. I think I'll feel more normal next week when some of my restrictions of moving are... Ah, right, okay. That makes sense. But I'm glad things are going well and you are feeling pretty decent in the grand scheme of things. You know, it'll be good when you're back in the proper swing of things again. Have you decided on what game you're going to be playing when you come back, Scoob? Or is that just sort of in the air still? Oh yeah, the Clear the Panda Pass, that's just like the big level one. I can't reveal any more lore today. Is it Oh, not Mr. Libido. We've also got a new kitten, and he just wants hugs. Oh, you got a new kitten? Very nice. Oh, lovely. I'm glad that the new kitten's all cuddly and friendly. What you want. Ah, that's lovely. And you still going crash bash 200%. You're insane. Because I've seen what it takes to do crash bash 200%, and I don't think I'd have the mental capacity to do it. I honestly don't. I think I've done everything I really need to for the sake of this level.
We would be honored.
Egg. It's painful and I need more. Yeah.
Oh, the emergency is...
There we go, the emergency escape bridge. So now I can go through the whole level if I want to. I've done the bare minimum that I need to here. So I can cycle back here when I go through the 100%ing runs. Stop turning people into eggs. I'm not turning people into eggs. They're giving me eggs. It's always Libido. Yeah, Mr. Libido will follow everyone to the ends of time. Eggs have been in lately. Have they been? I can't say I've noticed, really, to be honest. I think I've not really put too much thought into it.
Ah, my good friends.
Ah, hi, Moneybags. I'm quite in chat about it. I've decided now is a great time to... All fine by me, Kim. I'm knackered anyways. So, like, it's pretty low energy from me today, regardless.
9068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that.
Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Yep, Tom Kenny is talking to himself. But yeah, that's no worries at all, Kim. Also, no, Race, I'm not the Easter Bunny. I don't think I'd have the energy to be the Easter Bunny. Can you imagine all the work I'd have to do? Not for me. Not for me, thanks.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
Now we got my favourite track in the game.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 18:45 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but without your leadership, we didn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
They lasted 15 minutes. They lasted 15 minutes. Some people don't even last that long. Ayo, ayo. Steady on there, Kim. Steady on. Oh, shit, shit, shit. There we go. Yeah, rocket launchers can't break metal boxes, apparently. Oh, I was going to say, you've had too much Mr. Libido in your life, Kim. So, is this the Black Label or Platinum? Black Label.
Sir, I've captured the enemy Russians. They won't march far on an empty stomach.
Remember the terrible soldiers? Also the French. Yeah, it was a different time back in
Sir,
2000.
the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. Recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches either side of the door. When in position, press the square button to drop the weight. Press the triangle button once to look down, press it again to look up, sir.
Thank you, Corporal Gabriel. Jeez, man. It was such a different time. It was a better time. We weren't old. I mean, there is that. We definitely weren't old. There's a few bugs in this version. Well, I'm sure I'll have a great time discovering them. Ow! Prick. Who throws a plant pot, honestly? Oh god, have I just been completely forgetting all the hummingbirds? They only stop you from if you drift. Oh, okay. Well, thankfully, for the case of the Deathless run, that's not really an issue. because I'm not going for the 100% for the Deathless portion of the run. I am going to try and go to 100% the games, but like after. So if I end up not being able to do it because of a glitch, it's fine. I've already 100%ed the game like 7 times before. So I'm like, you know, I'm good. I appreciate you getting the reference I was making there, Aaron. Oh god. The second boss might also be stupidly hard if you're doing well, if I remember right. That's not encouraging. Right, okay, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
Is it? Is it great to have me back? Ryan Lee! I mean, while I'm at it, I might as well free all the other hummingbirds. But yeah, that's very encouraging there, Scoob. Because I bet what this is going to mean is that I'm going to have hell to pay. So I think there's a hidden difficulty system that makes the game harder or easier. Depending on how it... Oh, shit. You know, I've played this for years. I never knew that. I should have started playing purposely crap. I should have just phoned it in. Right, okay, so... There's like another hummingbird on this side, isn't there? I didn't make that up in my head, did I? I probably did. Oh, thanks for the lurk, Empirical. I appreciate it, mate. Take care of yourself. Also, while I'm at it, because I forgot to shout him out at the beginning. Let me also pop a shout out for you. Do consider dropping a follow over to Empirical as well. Great mod, great friend. Relaxing streamer. Would absolutely recommend. Where in the piss am I going? I forgot where the hummingbirds were. Oh shit! Ah, yes, I forgot about this. No, 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 no. Okay, I would like to heal, please. Thank you. You know, in future, like, if I ever talk about, like, oh, I should probably do this as well, just tell me to shut up and leave. Because I almost utterly half-assed that and died. Where is this other hummingbird? Have I just completely blanked? Ah. Yeah. Yeah, that one. I mean, it's very true. I was being a bit of a Burke. I think I've actually just blanked. I do not remember where this fifth hummingbird is. I feel like there's like a secret place that I'm not seeing. That they're sort of nestled in that I need to like blow up and free them from. I don't even know why I'm doing this, because I've done everything that I need to here for the sake of the Deathless run, but it's actually bugging me now. Well, that's one that I've freed. God, it's been a few years. 3, in fact, actually. The last time I played Spyro 3 was when I did my Reignited Trilogy streams when I first started streaming in 2023. Oh god, it's been over 2 years. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, here it is. That's it. There it is.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
Don't speak for me. Hey, Gareth, you alright, mate? Hope you're doing well. Good to have you. Let me just pop you a shout out, mate. Check Gareth out, he's great. He's a Gundam fan, he's a wrestling fan, he's a Final Fantasy fan. He ticks like 3 boxes. He's also, like, lately one of the people I talk to the most. Legitimately, it's like if I've got some free time and there's something that like falls into any of the categories I would talk to people about, and it's one of the categories I have with Gareth, I'm like, I'll message him and say, "You free, mate? Yeah, you want to talk about this?" Yeah, no, Gareth's great. Go follow him. I really like him. Also, recently started going into the VTuber game, and I do like his model. It is actually pretty cute and cool. You didn't have to. Oh, of course I did. I watch your streams a lot, and you're a good mate that I've made. So yeah, no, I'll shout you out, mate. Right, let's get the hell out of here. Yay, we did it. We did the thing. I also got a fair few gems there, which is good, because I'm going to need to buy a lot of crap later. As is inevitably the case.
Quick march, Spyro. We're off to the whirligig.
We're off to the whirligig. Thank you. To the whirligig it is. Oh, God. To Evening Lake, which will inevitably end up in a boss fight that, according to Scoob, will be hell.
Bumbling, idiotic, worthless fool! I ask you to carry out one simple task, and you fail me. I should have known better than to rely on a child. But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away.
You have a very singular mind, Aaron.
Without magic, I'll die. And so will your ever so slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies. How would you like some dragon for lunch?
Oh god, it's this fight. No, I remember this model. Oh god, he's got gulp's eyes. Oh no, this is gonna go shit. I'm not looking forward to this.
My tactical instincts told me the sorceress would attack you here, so I flew in to help out. It seems my rocket launchers don't affect this creature, but I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good fight.
Yes, thank you, Sergeant. Oh shit! Ah! Ow! Ow. Ow. No. 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 Oh, come on! Oh, God. Oh, God! I would like to be healed, please. Nah, I need to leave. I need to restart. I knew for a fact I wasn't gonna get heals there and I was going to die. Shit. Oh. Right, heals. Heals. I need heals. Right, kill all the bunnies. No one ever liked them anyways. Oh, it's literally the same place. Oh. Right, okay, attempt 2. Avoiding those laser shots is not easy. It isn't easy.
My tactical instincts told me the sorceress would attack you here, so I...
Nope. That's one. Just keep running. Yep. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, no, that was ballsy. Wait, what? I forgot that he could do dog. No. Oh, flipping hell. Oh, God. New properties. They all have new properties now. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Alright, sweet. We did that. I need to turn a light on. It is very dark in here. Jeez, man. Okay. Oh, God. I'm almost tripping up on anything. Okay. Right. Ugh.
Listen to me, Dragon. Spyro. This is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you... Believe me, you don't want to know what she's gonna do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go!
Oh yeah, they didn't actually have the Evening Lake theme until the Platinum release, I'm pretty sure. Or a later release anyways. Oh yeah. Bum bum ba. Bum bum ba. Oh yeah, the rocket to get to Midnight Mountain? I think that's what it's called. It's been a bit. How many eggs do I have actually? I've got 50. And in order to get through to the final boss, I need to have 100. Oh god, I'm probably gonna have to backtrack for some eggs, aren't I? Yeah, right, okay. Right. All regions all have this musical arrangement. Great States, which is the US. Ah, okay. Oh, right, okay. I was gonna say, because it's been a very long time since I've played the PS1 version of 3. This is a lot I don't remember. Egg. God, my swimming controller's crap. Come on. Because ever since the Reignited came out, like, any time I'd been replaying the Spyro games, I'd been going through Reignited. I haven't actually done PS1 version for a very long time. You know what? I'm just gonna go into a level. Fireworks Factory. Oh wait, no, is this Handel and Gretel? Oh no, I know. Oh, I know an egg objective in this that I don't like. Oh god, it is.
Oh, hello. It's good to see you again, Spyro. That That naughty sorceress has stolen the professor's rocket plans, and I'm on a secret mission to find them. Handel was supposed to meet me here, but I can't find him anywhere. Maybe you could help.
Now this song is a banger. Ow. I forgot these ninjas have they regenerate from somewhere, don't they? So we've got ads in about 6 minutes. Egg. Noodles. Nope! Thank God I had a Sparks. I think it's very easy to tell, seeing me go through this game, that I am probably a bit rusty with the PS1 version. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is there any way I can heal? No. Oh. Oh, God. Right, I'm gonna dash through and try and find somewhere to heal. Is the heals on this side? Nope. Hang on. Ah, he dropped a gem, so he is not a regenerator. Right, can I get heals, please? I would like heals. Please? Oh, God. Shut up. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, no, no, no. Shit. Shit. Yes. We're back in business. I'm in the flipping zone now, I'll tell you.
It looks like you'll have to use this cannon to get across here. Simply climb aboard. As for me, I just have to free my mind.
Yeah, that she has to free her mind. What kind of Matrix bullshit was that? Ninja box. Nope. There we go. There's a stunning lack of heals in this level. I would like to be able to heal. So adds in 1 minute, gang. 1 minute. Uno minutos. Sweet. I mean, I am gonna have to go for some extra, extra eggs. Oh. Right. I'm gonna go for the break now, get some water and all that. We're back in about 3 minutes, so use that time for yourselves. You know, get a drink yourself, get away from the screen for a bit, get a snack or something. We'll be right back in 3 minutes, so use that time for yourself too. We'll be right back. Hello one and all, welcome back. Welcome back from the ads. Hope that you use that time for yourselves to do some up. Right.
I think I could see an egg behind you, but it's out of reach. You'll have to take the long way round through all these winocks to get to it.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Nah, screw it. Nope. Oh, come on! Nope. Just... Right, got the egg. Leaving. Oh, all of that was such a bad idea. Right.
It looks like the sorceress has already used the plans to build her own rocket. We have to destroy...
If the egg prices are up and your neighbour is a farmer with a chicken coop, you're going to try and work out some local deals. Okay. Is that the plan? Egg prices of all things.
Hey,
I meant
look what was in
taking...
the rocket.
Oh.
They must have been trying to put it into orbit.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean... A bit dubious, but yes.
Work on the professor's rocket.
The professor's rocket. Can I heal again, please? Is there any way to heal anywhere? You know what? I'm gonna take the win. I'm gonna take the win. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I can hear Leeds fans singing outside because they just got promoted to the Premier League in football. So there's a lot of very happy, very drunk Leeds fans right now. So that's just delightful. No, I've already done that. But yeah, taking the eggs, it's certainly a thing you can do. Leeds has fans. Oddly enough, yes. Don't know how. I bet my dad's gonna walk in any second to hear me bad-mouthing Leeds. I was making a joke about the dragon eggs in Spyro, but I probably forgot. Oh, right. No, I thought you were, like, legitimately just, you know, talking about nicking eggs. Just like, flat out, I'm gonna steal some eggs. Okay, I need 65 eggs for that, speedway, so I can't even do that yet. At least I think it's a speedway. I need 58 eggs for that portal. I like to pre-confess that, you know what? If anything, it just shows your honesty, Kim. It just shows that, while yes, you are doing this, the last thing you want to be called is a liar. You'll stand by your conviction.
Be careful around these parts, little dragon. There be more ghosts in this here ship.
Be careful around these parts, little dragon.
Darn shame, too, 'cause I was mighty close to finding me treasure.
Mighty close to finding my treasure. What? I've got 55. So, oh, I only got 2 in the home world? Oh. Never mind. Oh, flipping hell, it's crabs and shit. Oh, hello. Oh, come on, that landed right at his feet. Piss off. Spyro 3 has a lot of great music, I'm not gonna lie. Stuart Copeland, man. Ow. Right. Oh. There we go. There's some Rhinox around these parts. It's scare time around here, little dragon. Ow. Heal, please. Thank you. Oh, in the face. Hope everyone's had a good time with stream so far. Been a very chill one from me. But I hope it's been enjoyable nonetheless. Just a reminder, as you can see on the screen there, the next stream will be this Thursday. Back to the normal schedule, so Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 6 PM BST. We'll be starting again from Thursday. So Thursday will be Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness, as will the following Tuesday, on the 29th, and we will be... Oh, hang on. Getting some more Spyro Deathless in this coming Sunday, on Sunday the 27th. But listen, whilst murdering people in PvP... Ah, yes. Your usual pastime. Murdering people. I'm glad you're having fun, though. I'm usually terrible at PvP on literally anything. Kill the vultures. Kill them. Kill them all. There we go. Go on. How the... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you're against Cura. So by people, you mean your best friend. You're just murdering your best friend multiple times. You heartless fiend. I'm just kidding. Have I literally got no other eggs yet?
Would you look at that? Some fool hid a dang gum egg in me treasure.
Scoop, can I ask you a question? because this is just popped into my head. You know, whenever we say the word treasure in your streams and you say it like treasure, is it a reference to this? Because I just heard him mention that and I'm like, this sounds so eerily like Scoob. Oh, hello. That's how Fred from... Oh, right. I was about to... It sounded a lot like this, to be honest. Oh, God. Oh, we've made many mistakes. But then again, too few to mention. Oh my God, I actually found one. Ah. Brilliant. It's an accent thing though. Yeah, it won't surprise me. Right, I need more egg. Hold. Sync the subs. That doesn't help me at all. Oh, I mean, well, it'll be it. What is with all the crabs? This skateboarding. Oh yeah, skateboard racing. Shocker, brah. You might want to have that looked at.
Spyro, you're just in time.
Yeah.
A Rhinox skateboard gang has challenged us to a race. They said
What do you mean,
you're slower
us?
than a molten crater fire slug. I stuck up for you, though. I told them I've seen some pretty fast fire slugs.
Hunter, you're an idiot.
Right on. You can use my special racing board. Every time you do a trick, it builds up turbocharge. You...
Right, a nice rousing day on the course. Oh shit! Got a bit too greedy there. It's fine. Got enough turbocharge. Just, you know, fire on through. Where is everyone? I've crashed like 4 times. That was easy.
Yes! You schooled them like a bunch of dizzy one-toed sand norks. Oh yeah, I guess we won this egg, too.
Yes, because as we all know, that's the secondary thing to your ego. You dumbass. I forgot how much more unlikable they made Hunter in Spyro 3.
My knocks are gone. Do you want to try a real challenge? I know you're fast, but I bet you can't defeat all the crabs on the course and still beat me in a race. Want to give it a shot?
You're on, dickwad. Not my intention, but I'll take it. Oh. You bitch!
Sheesh! I can't believe
Oh,
you beat me.
Never mind. I got him at the finish line.
Practicing
Fine.
the whole time I thought you were looking for eggs. Hey, speaking of which, one of those crabs was guarding this one.
God, I hate you, Hunter. Won that match at the last minute in overtime because I used Machinist LP on... I feel like this whole conversation is just turning into you telling me how you're bullying Cura. Poor Cura. Feel free to tell them I say hi, by the way. And tell them that I'm rooting for them too. Poor Cura. That could have been, it could have been annoying, but thankfully Hunter remains where he is, in last place. Because he's always there in skateboard races and in life. Ay, ay, ay. Oh! There we go, jump. I mean... Let's head back. Sweet. Josh made Hunter a loser, and his bitch. Yes, I did. And so they got put on a different... Oh, bugger. Nope. You really don't like Hunter? Well, I like Hunter in 2. Because Hunter seems like the lovable fool in 2. In Spyro 3, they make him more obnoxious. Although, funny thing from last match, the machinist on their team also had the last name Ilya. Just can't escape it. That's all it is. That's all it is, mate. Two Hylian machinists trying to kill each other. So essentially what you're saying is, because I know that you made a female character, it's two sisters in a blood feud. It's almost like a wrestling storyline. Except let's hope it isn't as shit as Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso's match at WrestleMania 40. Right, subs.
These here waters used to be my favorite diving spot. But I...
My favorite diving spot. Oh shit. Oh, that's how I do it. Come on. Oh! Basically the Williams sisters in Tekken. Yes, I suppose so, actually. Makes it better is that Elixir's last name being Hilly is from when I was on the US servers. And she married Zelly Hilly. You can't write it, can you? Oi, get back here. Really? Boom. It could be worse. Remember the Bella's feud? Yeah, I try not to as well.
Why don't you have this here egg as a reward?
Yeah, no, the less people remember of the Bella Twins feud of 2014, the better. Cause, oh god, it was terrible.
I hate to ask your help again, but there be even more subs that darn come out of nowheres.
They darn come out of nowheres. So, it's fine. We'll forgive you this once, Aaron. Bitches are dropping mines. Two. 3. 4. Anyone? Bell feuds will never equal Hardy feuds. And even the latter WWE Hardy feuds were bad. Yes, no, they were. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Well, I'm gonna have to do it again now. Yeah, the latter Hardy feuds were bad. Although I will admit the whole TNA thing that they did with, you know, the final deletion and all that, that was funny. I liked that. Yes! Broken Matt, yeah, no, Broken Matt was great. Brother Nero, I knew you'd come. Were you sent by the dastardly Meek Mohon? I knew you. That's what she. Yeah. God's sake, Gareth. I mean, to be honest, like, my brain went there too, so I can't really get mad. my brain went there very quickly. Right, I need to find one more sub. Hello, little submarine. Where are you? There you are. Oh, there you are. Oh! Come on. Come on. I have got 6 eggs.
At last, the acid lake is safe for swimming again.
Yes, the acid lake is safe for swimming again. The acid lake. Also, by the way, I used some of my free time over the weekend to set up some more game launchers on my PC. So I set up the Epic Games launcher, I set up the Xbox launcher, I set up the GOG launcher. And then I did some browsing on the GOG storefront, and then I had noticed Star Trek Armada 1 and 2 were on there, and I have a ridiculous amount of nostalgia for Star Trek Armada. Like, a ridiculous amount for it. So I bought that immediately and booted it up, and my god, the memories, man. I'm still absolutely dog-arse at the game. But, god, the memories. I also ended up buying the Wing Commander games. Wing Commander 1, 2, and 3 specifically, because I'm like, I've always been interested in Wing Commander, and I already have them on the backlog, because I was looking to play... Actually, no, I don't have them on the backlog, but... They were already ones that I'd played before. They're not really ones I plan on doing full playthroughs of, but I do want to dick around with them and see what's what. But literally everything I bought from GOG was, like, not really backlog intentions. It was literally just to play some memories and also to experience some retro games I've never really got the chance to try. So, it was all good. And it was like 6 games I bought, and it was like 15 quid.
Invincible, but
So, you know, can't really complain. Stuart. Ah, hello, Stuart. But I was trying to play some of the Romulan campaign in Armada. And the bit of the Borg campaign, and my god, I am so bad at the game. There's Ted. Hi, Ted. Say hello to little Ted. Hi, Ted. Bye, Ted. Huh. Oh, from there. Right, got it. Whoop! It's literally a ladder. There we go. Oh, this is the Sparks level. Oh! I'm not even trying to go for 100% in this level. Oh, it's Hannah. I freed Hannah. Good evening. Good evening. Thanks for freeing me. Don't mention it. Happy to free you. I bet it was probably getting a bit cramped in that egg. Charmed Ridge. Charmed, I'm sure. That's what I was looking for. Frozen Peak. Frozen Altars, sorry. Sorry I was late. Well, you never have to apologise for being late, because you arrived precisely when you mean to. Minnie and I went for a run, and then my mum and dad called, which took longer than expected. Sounds decent.
welcome to Frozen Altars, Spyro. On behalf of the Ice Fairies, I want to grant you a special power for as long as you stay in our world.
You're blue. Ice breath. Nice. But yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm absolutely knackered, but I'm doing alright. It's been an alright day. I've just relaxed, watched WrestleMania and that, and then, you know, we're here. This is my favourite track from Spyro 3.
Some bear sold us a laser defense system to protect us from Rhinox, but with these flippers I can't even turn it on. You'd have no trouble using it though. Just walk inside. When you're done, press the triangle button and you'll walk back out.
I always hear the backing voices are London Eye. I don't hear it. I'm trying to hear it. I don't hear it. Might just be me. But no, how you doing, Marin? How's your weekend been and all that? Hope you're keeping well. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Egg. But it's been good. The family left on Saturday, so it's only been Minnie and me at the cabin after that. Lots of relaxing, good food, and nice amount. Very nice. You can't knock that. You certainly can't knock that.
Eustace and
Most of my free time has been watching wrestling and dicking around with my PC. Aside from that, I haven't really relaxed much. Maybe one day I will. Not this week, though, because it's billing week. Oh, it was ice. I thought it was water. Never too late, right? Well, I'm probably gonna have to give it a bit of time first before I do that, sadly. It's definitely gonna be a busy one at work tomorrow and Wednesday. Maybe afterwards I might be able to take the foot off the pedal a little bit. But we'll see. But I was mentioning, I might, outside of like when I'm streaming, I might be a bit not as present with folks, because I think I actually do just need to relax and just spend some time on my own. Because a lot of my free time where I've had it, I've tried to, you know, hang about in some streams and stuff, and, you know, support some people. And I like to do that. It's just, you know, I need to fit some time for me in there, and I haven't actually been doing that much. So I need to start doing that. Oh, billing week goes well. Can't say I'd like to. I wouldn't want you to change with me. I can do it. It's just a decent amount of work. I might have to tell my billing manager that, yeah, you're gonna have to get it a day late because we've had like 2 less days to prep it. And I'm not rushing a bill. Yeah, self-care is important. You are correct. And I do intend on actually doing some of it. But I'm glad you're alright besides. I am always nice to know some friends are doing good. And same to everyone else in chat. I hope that you're all doing well. Keeping well and staying out of trouble.
Thanks for helping out, Spyro. Why don't you take this? The Rhinox were trying to fry it with a laser, but you stopped them just in time.
But you stopped them just in time. Move your flippers as far as they can carry you.
Say, Spyro, you're...
Cat hockey. No. No. No, I hate ice hockey in PS1 Spyro. I'm terrible at it. Was the Spyro 3 run going good so far? I don't think I've played this one yet. Half far into the game. So, in terms of levels, we're past halfway. I just noted that someone who I talked to on Discord has had their account deleted and banned. Oh, actually on Discord. Oh, wow. I wouldn't know. But all being well, they are. Oh god.
Spyro, we urgently need your help. The evil cat wizards of Felinia have stormed our castle and captured our princess. If we don't stop them right away, they'll force her to marry Prince Azrael.
Oh no. Like, is this a false marriage? Ow. Oh wait, no, I know this. I know this level. I was like, the storyline of the level was just sort of blanking for me. I'm like, oh no, wait, no, I remember this level. I remember how this level ends. Oh shit.
Hurry, Spyro! If we don't get to the castle right away, the princess will be forced to marry that loser, Prince Azrael.
I remember this level. I like how when you kill the cat magicians, they're also that weird like screams like, oh! No, 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 no. There is a lot of really good music in this, isn't there?
Well, Spyro, today...
Blah, blah, blah. Stairs. How do I get up there again? Ow. Oh wow, I haven't actually healed in a while. Oh god! Oh,
There is no time to lose. Prince Azrael and his cat armies are about to steal our poor princess.
Okay, I'm getting like Russian from one of them, Scottish from one of them, and Italian from one of them. I'm not getting like a set accent. What's through here again? Oh, God. It's Jack and the Beanstalk.
According to legends, there's a golden goose at the top of this here mountain. I want to be the first person to the top so I can grab it.
I want to be the first person to the top so I can grab it.
Insta-Sprout Ultra Super Grow seeds from a bear with a bag of gems. He said they were magic, but I can't make them do anything. You can have a couple if you like.
It's Link. No, it is not. No, it is not. If only it was. I know someone who named their cat Link. Oh, cool. Oh. I'll go this way. Hang on. There's the other one. They named him Zelda first. Ah! That makes sense.
I found this egg on the way up here. I think it was laid by a golden goose. We'll have to keep going. We're almost to the top.
Jack's an idiot. But yeah, no, I could see that, Marin. I could see that.
You've been doing great so far. Why don't you take 2 more seeds?
Two more? Oh my God, making me do all your dirty work for you, you little prick. Oh God, and they're both they're both bouncy bouncers. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, I thought I had that. Thank you. I don't ask for much, I just expect things to work. Come on! Thank you! There we go. Oh. Right, okay. I'm trying to remember the order for this. Because I know there is one. So we got, 10 minutes till the next time. We're fine. What? Josh even go, hey, you're right, Scully. How's it going, mate? How's life treating the old Skullmeister? Let me just pop you a shout out, mate. For anyone that doesn't already follow Kevin, do consider dropping him a follow. He's recently started Atomfall. I have not been watching it because I have been avoiding spoilers, because of course I have. But from what I've heard from people that have played Atomfall, it is a very good game. So I do intend on playing it at some point. But now, how you been, Kev? How's life been treating you? Oh, wait, no, I know what I need to do. There we go. There we go. And going through here. I don't ask for much, mate. Come on. Thank you. There we go. But now, how's all good, Tar? I'm enjoying it. I'm nice, manageable RPG. I do like a good RPG. If I didn't already have some things I was playing, I was thinking of trying out that Claire Obscure game. Expedition 33, I think it was called. Because everything I've seen of it has looked really, really good. I've just had like 50 other things that I've been wanting to play, and I'm like, I don't want to buy it brand new because that will essentially be a waste of money. I've been playing the new Indiana Jones game though, and that has been really fun. But I'm glad that it's been going well, mate, and I'm glad that you've been keeping well. Always nice to see you and chat with you whenever I do get a chance. God fucking hell! There we go. No, 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 no. Come on. Bingo.
At last, I found the legendary golden goose. You can have another one of its eggs for a souvenir.
Yeah, sure. Another goose egg. Possible there's been a stat with interesting looking stuff. Expedition 33, South of Midnight, Atomfall. Oh god, Avowed! I've completely forgot about Avowed. I forgot that even came out recently. I was actually interested in playing that. Although now that I do have the Xbox launcher properly on my PC, and I have a PC that could theoretically run it, I might actually give that a try. So thank you for the reminder on that. I mean, to be fair, can you blame people, Erin? Because, like, Oh, no, 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 no! Just, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, let's start again. We were actually doing so well. Hang on. Oh god, it's flipping jammed in here. Yeah, I know, as soon as I said it. As soon as I said it, I knew it came. I got over halfway! Oh, flipping hell. Right, but yeah, no, I'm glad that you're doing well, Kevin. I'm glad that you've been enjoying that and ball and all that. I've spent my time with the Indiana Jones game recently, and fooling around with my new PC, with like game launchers and stuff, and trying all that stuff out, which has been a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying it. It's been great. Right, so we've got the first death in Spyro 3, meaning we're doing it all over again. At the rate we're going, we could probably get Spyro 3 Deathless done next Sunday. Shut up, Josh, you dick. You absolute twat. You have no idea what you're talking about. Right, let me actually catch up on the chat that I missed. I don't actually know what South of Midnight is, Kev. I'm about to say the name South of Midnight actually hasn't crossed my ears, I don't think. So I don't actually know what that is. If you're excited about it though, then you know that's good. I want to play Expedition 33, but I really hope you can turn off those action prompts during combat. I hate that stuff. I play turn-based games because they're not turn-based if I wanted to play a game with real-time combat. No, I get that. To be fair, the combat from what I've been seeing of it's been giving me vibes of Legend of Dragoon with, you know, the additions mechanic. That's the sort of vibe I've been getting from it. I'll take the blame for that as you were replying to me. I was.
So, you're the...
Right. I don't have time to hear Bianca talk.
Yo, Spyro.
Blah, blah, blah. Shut up, Hunter. No one likes you.
I saw...
Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
Blah, blah, blah. Egg. Gimme. I feel so much emotional pain right now. Like, I think it's the fact that I already got so far into the game on attempt 1. And I didn't even die to something that was like really challenging or something. I just didn't time a jump correctly. Oh. On the bright side, we are playing Spyro 3, so... Me at the checkout when I'm in a hurry. Blah, blah, blah. Give me the... Yup. Yup.
This is a...
Yeah, thanks, Zoe. We knew we did. Well, we expected it. I didn't expect it to hurt so much. Oh, God. Like, you know that... You know that clip of that guy just screaming, emotional damage? That's what I feel. Oh no! But I'm always that. Oh, for God's sake, him with the innuendo. Yes, Kim, the first time is always that. Oh. Hey, it's Liam! Oh, God. Right. The legendary Liam Coolgang in an egg? Apparently. You know, that random guy that likes cyberpunk. Yeah, I don't know him very well. It's not like I've hung out with him in person or anything. It's not like I've went to Shake Shack with him or anything. No, I haven't done that. Don't know him. Absolute randomer. Oh, I actually think that's broken me for today. I actually think I've been broken. Hello again, that's just one. Hello, Nuggets. Welcome on in. Hope that your phone is sufficiently charged now and you're doing well. We've had a death. So we're starting the game again. So I'm doing wonderfully. And we have an ad in 3 minutes. Master of timing, you are. Right, I've 100%ed the level. I'm not going to do Sunnyville yet. I want to go to Cloud Spires. There we go. But yes, I hope you're doing well, Nuggets, and you've had a good Monday. It's a pleasure to see you once again. Thank you for the clip, by the way, Aaron. I don't know if I have the heart to look at it. I don't think I have the heart to look at it. Happy to see you demonstrating that 3D platform prowess. I mean, considering I only recently just died, I wouldn't necessarily say prowess, because my death was very stupid. But I appreciate the compliments nonetheless. Oh, God. If I had a snooze, I'd pop it, but unfortunately I can't. I have no snooze. Let me just handle a couple things over here. Right, head over here. The bright side is now, like, I've done this before, so I've shown you, like, the cutscenes and stuff, so now I am just literally gonna, as the kids say, move fast as all hell. I don't even know if the kids say that, they probably say something a lot more vulgar. Not that I would know. Doing the whole game again. It is how the kids say, well sick, innit? 9% of my deaths are usually me just being clumsy and stupid as well, if that helps. Somewhat, it does actually, yeah. Right, okay, we have an ad starting in... Hang on, free this egg. But yeah, I have an ad starting in about 10 seconds. I will start it and head off to stretching that. Use that time for yourselves. We'll be back in 3 minutes. I repeat, we'll be back in 3 minutes. See you very soon. Erin, I looked at the clip. I have an ouchie in here. The fact that I die near the end of stream today as well is just it's just the thing on that's the icing on the cake. I also played a little bit of Sims and imprisoned a burglar in an underground dungeon. As you do. As you do. I've never really been one for The Sims, personally. Not that I have anything against The Sims, it's just never really been a game that interests me. I'm not really a fan of those life sim style games. Never really been for me. Hello, Dan Law. Welcome on in. Not doing too bad. We did have a death in my Spyro Deathless run. So, you know, we could be better. But I'm not doing too bad. Just a bit tired is all. But I hope you're doing well too, mate. Welcome on in. Hope that life is treating you well today.
Remember,
I get it, glide. Putting the death in Deathless. Yeah. How are you doing, Dan? How's your Easter weekend been? How you been keeping, mate? Right, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna need to get eggs.
the Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the...
I'm on the cusp of starting to play with anger. Yeah, I don't... Shut up! Right, let's go. There we go. Been good, nice weather until today, which has been a little yeah, it's been a little dreary over here too, to be fair. Playing some more Assassin's Creed Shadows. How have you been liking Assassin's Creed Shadows? Because, like, everything that I've seen of it has looked very good, and a lot more refined and engaging than Origins and Odyssey and all that. Going Easter feels weird when you're trying to avoid chocolate. Ah! Yeah, you know, I can imagine that. I haven't, but I haven't actually had much chocolate at all, really. But, you know, I can imagine it would be a bit, challenging. But, you know, how's Assassin's Creed Shadows been? Because everything that I've seen of Assassin's Creed Shadows has looked very, very good. Like, I have a friend who streams called Nozo. She streams with her partner Ed. And they've been going through a lot of Assassin's Creed Shadows lately. Well, I say they, it's mainly been Nozo, and Ed has been there. Just enjoying the vibes. but it's looked very good. Like, it's based off of a period of history that I like quite a lot. Like, I like Sengoku era Japan. It's like I'm all in on that.
That's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. I think it might be a dud, though.
Oh, it might be a dud. Oh, no. Love and Shadows, I like how there's two distinct feeling characters, stories, but that's good. That's good. Yeah, I am... like I said, like, I wasn't really that convinced after Origins, but from what I've seen of Shadows, I might actually give Shadows a try. Because it seemed like an improvement in all the right areas. So I might do that at some point whenever the backlog lightens up a fair bit. Which, let's be honest, when is that ever gonna happen? I'm gonna be stuck in this backlog forever. I'm joking, primarily. As a big AC fan, though, yeah, now makes sense. If you're a big Assassin's Creed fan, you probably would be biased. Also, Elixir, gotta love when you single-handedly kill the entire opposing team. That is always satisfying. I have had that happen on very, very few occasions, but when that happens in any type of PvP, you do feel very accomplished. All you have to do is not die again. Simple. Shut up, Stratus! We've done this before. We're just gonna ball on through. Woo! Also, those eyes look very maniacal. Jake! But, you know, I understand that, Dan. Like, if you are a big Assassin's Creed fan, you know, you would be sort of predisposed to probably liking a game in the series. Although, from what I've heard from a lot of people that have played it, like, they do generally say it is one of the better Assassin's Creed games. Which does, like, interest me. Because when you say one of the better ones, I'm like, I've played the really good ones, so I'd be interested. I'm not gonna lie. I would be interested. Oh. Do I go egg hunting? Yeah, why not? Give me an 8-letter name for a castle. Buckaroo. Buckaroo Castle. Named after the famous board game of the same name. Or fish butts. How are you spelling that? B-U-C-K-A-R-O-O. Why are we naming a castle? I suppose that should be the question that I should ask. But I was just too entertained by naming a castle Buckaroo. I want to say my favorite Assassin's Creed game is probably Black Flag. But then again, I think that's probably the answer you get from most people that have played. Like, Booker got it. Naming my castle and naming your castle Buckaroo.
I'm getting paid a fortune.
It's so freaking sweet. Oh god. You know, that actually cheers me up in private. That is pretty funny.
I hope you...
That's so money bags. Your favourite is Odyssey? I mean, I've never actually played Odyssey. From what I've seen of it, though, it looks like a game that would be a bit too long for me. Buckaroo Castle commanded by Commander
Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was...
Hiya, Sheila.
Hiya, Sheila. It is that the mountain god. We need to get back to our hearts. Our houses. That's the last AC game I played, was all the way through the entire... I mean, the FTO trilogy is good. 2 and Brotherhood, especially. But I liked Revelations for what it was. You've actually platted it twice. Oh, of course you have. After our conversation about Witcher 3, nothing surprises me anymore from you.
You can get up.
This weekend 1 I went with M and the name of a local castle, so I changed things up for 2. Fair enough. Can't knock that. God, I haven't played like proper classic Assassin's Creed in a while. By the time I finished Assassin's Creed Revelations, I was already getting fed up with it, and with the... I mean, that's fair. It does follow a lot of the same kind of formula, which makes sense. Although I know a lot of the more recent ones have followed a more RPG-ish style progression system. Odyssey is definitely up there for me because I've always loved Greek mythology. Black Flag is just plain fun, the naval combat being a big draw. Personally, I really loved Syndicate. Syndicate was really good too. I liked exploring Victorian London. It's up there with one of my favourite like real world aesthetics. I do love long RPGs, but as do I. It's just lately it's about finding the time for them. But when you do find time for it, oh god, what a time to be alive. I wanted to get into Rogue because it had an Irish protagonist, but I couldn't quite get into it. That's very fair. That is more than fair. I never actually got the chance to play Rogue, although I heard good things. I have heard good things. The best Assassin's Creed games that I have played are Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War, and Ghost of Tsushima. So the ones that follow that same kind of formula then. I mean, Shadow of Mordor is a great example. I didn't really get into Shadow of War myself. But I really like Ghost of Tsushima, although I haven't played the Eat the Island DLC, so I do need to do that at some point. Mr. James Ether, welcome on in. Hope that you are doing well, my friend. Welcome on into the stream. How's your bank holiday weekend been, mate? How's your time been for Easter and all that? Right, time to murder some people's houses. Oh. Bye, house. Bye, house. Bye, house. Dead. 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 There we go. Best welcome on in, James. You show up just as I'm murdering Rhinox. And still lamenting the fact that I've already died in this game. You also have a grudge against Assassin's Creed because 3D Prince of Persia died for it. Yeah. Yeah. I do miss 3D Prince of Persia. But to be fair, Forgotten Sands wasn't that great. Well, the main version of Forgotten Sands wasn't great. I've heard that the Wii version's pretty good, and what I played of the PSP version has been very good. For some reason, Ubisoft decided, why don't we just make 4 different games, all with the same title? Beloved thanks, I had a trip to the motherland. Solihull. And 2 band practices, which both went swimmingly. Now consider. You know what? I ordered pizza too today, and it was worth it. So I will always vouch for ordering pizza because I do like pizza. I am more of a Pizza Hut guy than I am a Domino's guy, but my Pizza Hut's a bit too far away and we didn't have anyone to drive, so I just ordered from the Domino's that's not far from me, that was within walking distance, so had that instead. And for what it was fine. It was nice. There we go. Also on a pizza day, make pizza day for everybody.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. You can have this egg I found in my house.
No, we know you captured the whole moment of pain, Aaron. We know you captured that. I am kind of in the mood to go a bit longer, because I do still feel a lot of pain from dying, so I'm gonna go a bit longer. You know. Just so you know. Forgotten Sands is very basic at everything compared to... Yes, compared to the Santa Time trilogy, it is. Takeaways are off the menu for me currently, but I have got a nice pizza from Asda. That's good. That's good. Like, some supermarket pizzas are actually quite nice. If you don't mind spending a little bit extra, I do really like a good margarita pizza from M&S. The M&S pizzas are very nice. I tend to go with whichever doesn't make me order more to meet minimum delivery costs, which lately has been Papa John's. I'm thinking of Big Brand. Yeah, I've wanted to try Papa John's at least once, just, you know, to actually give it a try. But there is no Papa John's near me. So it's not really something I can actively go and order. But I have heard good things about Papa John's. Like, one of my mates that I work with, she lives near a Papa John's, and she says it is her favourite takeaway pizza to get. I'm thinking Big Brown Pizza there, yeah. Pizza. Sighs longingly. Do it, Kim. Do it. Get pizza. Do it for you. Do it for us.
This Rhinoc...
Well, the good thing is... medically, I cannot, so I will long for it. Oh no! Medically? I feel like this is a bit of Kim lore I don't know. So apologies if I seem a bit clueless when I ask how come you can't have pizza. Because I don't know if you've actually told me this story. So apologies if I seem very clueless when I ask that, Kim. You had pizza yesterday, so today is the day after pizza day. You know what? Good enough. Kimlaw, I had an op on my stomach, so I can't eat pizza until... Oh, right. I won't ask or pry into what the op was for, because, you know, that's your business. If you would prefer to keep that private. But I do hope you're recovering well and everything, and you are keeping as well as can be. Because I know that, you know, after you've had, like, an op or something, it can take a fair bit to properly recover from everything and get back to, like, 100% normal.
Hey, Spyro.
What pizza do you plan to eat in October? Very good question. There's a lot of time to dream till October. I'm a bit of a sloppy pizza guy. Like, I really like a good meat feast. I'm a good protein powerhouse guy. Give me the pepperoni, the chicken, the ham, all that jazz. Oh, that's what I generally go for. Sometimes I do like to keep things simple and go with like a classic margarita, because you can get some really good ones. Bounce back fairly rapidly, just longing for them approved to eat my favourite foods again. My first pizza order will be a spicy one with Cajun chicken jalapenos. Ooh. You know what, right? That does sound proper good. Oh. You know what? When that day comes for you, Kim, we'll all celebrate with you. My ideal pizza would be sausage, ham, mushroom, but that sounds proper good too. You have like really good taste in pizzas, guys. Really good taste in pizzas. Oh, hello. I'll order it during a stream so we can all celebrate. That sounds great. That sounds great. We'll all get pizza. Damn right. Thinking of food, I'm off to have mine. No worries at all, Scoop. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your food, my friend. I'd love to know what's on the menu. Josh, make sure it's a stream day so you can have a pizza on stream as well. Yes. Yes, for sure. Then we could do it help getting through the recovery time last night. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like Marin says, Kim. Like if you're ever about streams and stuff, or you know, just in the community and you wanna help with stuff, just drop a bell. We'll do what we can. Cake. Cake. This pizza talk is making me feel things. I bet it is. Is the thing that you're feeling the need to order a pizza, James? Is that what you're feeling? Hey, Abby, you alright? Thank you for the lurk. Weirdly, yes. Also, this has been rotating a lot. Give me a sec. Abby?
What?
Hi, Rapunzel. Let me just pop you a shout out. Even though you're lurking. There we go. Abbysaurus, for anyone that doesn't already follow her. Incredibly chaotic, but incredibly fun streams. Big Tomb Raider fan. So if you really like your Tomb Raider, I can 100% recommend Abby. She does fantastic content, so do consider dropping her a follow. But just be aware, there will be a lot of swearing and a lot of chaos. But if you're in for that kind of thing, oh, it's one of the best places to be on Twitch. Because, God, when we get peak insanity in some of Abby's Tomb Raider streams, God, like, it's very hard to find anywhere else that's as fun. And I can say that wholeheartedly. But yeah, enjoy the lurk, Abby, and I do hope you are you're doing well. Because I haven't seen you live in a little bit, so I hope you've been keeping well and you've not been too under the busy times and stuff. But of course, you're lurking, so we can talk about that sometime in future. But no, just in general, guys, like, thank you for being around today. It's been a very fun time having you all. Yes, I have died and had to start again, but regardless, I have had a really good time hanging out with you all. It's been very nice to have you on a Monday for a change. 'Cause it's not really usually the usual day I stream. 'Cause I know that there is a fair few people that I follow and stuff that do also stream on Mondays. So usually it does clash with a lot of people. But no, for anyone that has been here today, it's been a pleasure having you all, and thank you for choosing me for your Monday entertainment. There's a lot of places you could be on a Monday, so the fact that I'm the people you chose, I'll be very much thankful for that. I really need to get myself to play those 6 classic Tomb Raider games so I can watch all these streams. Yeah! I mean, we're not too far off finishing Tomb Raider the Angel of Darkness. So, I mean, by the time you get around to it, they'll have already come and gone. The main thing I'm doing after Tomb Raider's done is starting Final Fantasy VI. So if you're a fan of classic JRPGs, that's going to be next up. Perfect. Yep. Indeed, James. Indeed. The FF6 playthrough is going to be the prelude to something I have planned for 2026 and 2027. And the details of what that is I will be talking about within the FF6 stream. But starting next year, there is going to be a fair bit of Final Fantasy content coming. So you can look forward to that if you're a Final Fantasy or RPG fan. Oh, for God's sake. Final Fantasy Explorers or I Riot. Is that the 3DS game? I like Final Fantasy and RPGs, this sounds right up my street. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, hopefully there'll be a fair bit there that you can sink your teeth into, mate. Oh, the 3DS Monster Hunter. Yeah, so handheld stuff, like if there's not like a Steam port or anything, I probably won't get around to it in what I have planned for Final Fantasy. Because, especially with handheld stuff, I want to be able to play it, like, properly from original hardware and stuff. And I don't have, like, a 3DS or anything or capture card that would allow me to do that. So I might have to skip that one, certainly. It's not like it's completely off the cards. One day I probably will look at it if I get a chance. And the means to properly do it come about. Just for this particular thing that I have planned, it won't be one of the games I touch. I've played and finished the Legend and Survivor trilogies, and Chronicles was one of the first games I ever played, but back then I couldn't get past further than the tutorial. Ah, that's fair. Is FF6 turn-based combat? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's more active timed, but yeah, it is turn-based. Oh, for God's sake! There we go. But yes, it is. But no, that's fair. Like now that you're older and more seasoned now, Nuggets, you should probably have a a decent time with you should probably have a better time with it now that you're more seasoned. Okay, so I won't play it then. Don't need to be afraid of spoilers. Yes, very much so. There we go. And now I need to do that all again without falling off my skateboard.
All right, if you can...
Yeah, the turn-based ones is 1 to 10-2, I believe. And then it goes into different genres and styles. But then again, I know like it's usually very weird with 10-2 because some people count it as main series, some people count it as a spin-off. Oh, come on. One sec. No, 4 through 9 are turn-based. There's just more active time elements to it. It's still waiting for turns. I still count those as turn-based. I get what you're saying because it's not like, oh, you can take all the time in the world to make your turn and then do it, but no, I still count them as turn-based. It's just there's a different sort of turn-based element to it. Okay, so then we go over here. Also, I'm missing things in chat, so I do apologize. Let me just finish this, and then I'll be right with you. There we go. Sweet.
Whoa, that was sweet.
Actually, I haven't played any FF games before 10, which was my first. I mean, now would be a great time to experience them, Dan. Not gonna lie. Your first FF was 13, which everyone hated. Hey, if you liked it, then, you know, I don't think it matters which one you played or anything like that. I'm excited to get to 13, because I think lately there's been a fair bit of resurgence with people in terms of what is their favourite. FF6 was my favourite of the 2D era of Final Fantasy. I love it so much. I am excited to properly play through it. I played a fair bit of it back in the day, but I never actually finished the game. Has always been something I've intended to do. Won that match. I was the only person on my entire team with any kills, and I was given 0 commendations. Yep. Always great in it when you put in all the work and you get none of the credit. Not that I would know. Not that I would know. It's not like I've been in that situation before. Also, Just Eat is being a dick and isn't loading the payment page for me. I might as well just go to the shop and buy a pizza at this rate. Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel it. That sounds like it might be the play. That does sound like it might be the play.
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
Let me just catch back up. I've only played 15, which I loved, and FF7 Remake and 10 Hours of Rebirth. Played around 2 hours of 10 and gave up because of turn-based combat. Started FF16 and loved it until I got around 8 hours in and never picked it up again after that. Might try again this summer. Fair enough. They're all turn-based, that doesn't matter if it's called active or not. Yeah, like it stops being the more turn-based style after 10.10.2, then it morphs into, while there is still turn-based elements to it, it morphs into a different kind of combat system than the traditional turns kind of thing. But yeah, like 1 to 10.2, that's more or less entirely turn-based. It's just some are like set turns and others are active time turns. But it's still the same general structure. I've not played an FF since 12, and I disliked it so much it put me off the series. Yeah, because it went into like a sort of MMO-ish combat system, didn't it? Which I am interested to give a go, because I know that it has its fans. So one day I'll give it a try. I also want to try 16 again. I got turned off by a spoiler, but I need to just, yeah. Yeah, I've had that sometimes where, like, I've been spoiled on something, but, like, I still end up enjoying it because I don't know, like, the full context that goes around it. Also, I think I'll do this level, and then we'll call it for stream today, I think. Because I'm just checking the time, and we are getting to that point.
Be sure to...
I really liked 12, but it's absolutely valid not like it. Yeah, because I know from what I've seen, the system in 12 is very different from the Final Fantasy that we know. And that was when people started getting turned off from the series, when it like left the whole traditional turn-based or active time trappings, and then really went in a new direction, which I think now, in hindsight, I quite like that because it's kept the other games quite fresh in terms of, oh, how were they going to tackle the combat system and everything. Hi, Marin! Thank you so much for the 219 bits, I appreciate it. Also, I'm pretty sure that was quite muted in the stream audio, but it was in my headphones. I don't know how it was for you guys, but thank you so much for the 219 bits. I do appreciate it quite a lot. Thank you for considering passing them off to me. I will do my best to take care of them. Honestly, and it was a pretty big one that fills me with a bit of dread knowing the eventual twist. Oh, it was that kind of ending. Oh. I'm sorry that was the spoiler that you got. Not a big fan of how they are doing combat right now, but I've enjoyed the stories of the recent games. Yeah, I don't mind action RPG style combat, so I'm not entirely put off by it. And I liked 16 for what it was. I liked 7 Remake and 7 Rebirth. Like they were fine for what they were.
Spyro.
I hated the PS2 version of 12, but I do enjoy the remaster. Just hate that it's still heavily compressed voice audio as they lost the urging valve. Ah, right, okay. That's a shame.
Are you the...
But as long as, you know, you enjoy it. The system, the characters, and the story are what turned me off at 12, but then I like turn-based systems, so yeah. I mean, that's fair enough. I generally, when people talk about 12, oddly enough, the story and characters is what I hear the least about. So I don't know what that means for whenever I get around to playing it. But, you know, we'll see. Still, it's like the Gambit system is all, I don't know what that means. I'm sure I will figure it out whenever I get to playing it. I would ask what that means, but I will also forget by the time I get around to playing 12, so there's no point in telling me. Because I will just forget. 12 is a good story, in my opinion. It's just Vaughn should not be the main character. That I have heard. I have heard that Vaughn isn't a very good main character. I'm sure I'll find out when I play why that is. Started 12 yonks ago, but never got very far. I will be giving it a proper go later this year, hopefully. That's good. Because I know that you have done quite a lot of work recently trying to play through a lot of games in the series recently, which has been pretty fun to see.
Hey, there goes another one. He was really
Hey, there goes another one, boy. Everyone gets it spoiled. I had the big twist. No! One of the many games. Yeah. Like, I really enjoyed Red Dead Redemption 2, and I thought it was a brilliant game, but when it's something like that that gets spoiled for you, oh, I can imagine that would be quite demoralizing. Kermit the Frog. Ah. Right. Get the hell out of here. In fact, I got the key, so I might as well go back and get that. FF10 is next, but I'm playing other games first to break up the pure... Yes. Yeah, no, that's a good idea, because that's what I intend to do with the Final Fantasy thing I have planned, because there's going to be a lot of Final Fantasy games in the mix. I don't want to do them back-to-back, because I know I will just burn myself out. So my plan is to have, like, a game in between each Final Fantasy game that I play, to spread it out, and also to have, like, a different genre and style in the mix. So, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. Then I made it past the prologue. Oh, it's a great game too. It is a great game. Right. So let me just save here. Before we go and raid out and all that jazz, though, I will just go through some ending stream stuff, just then, of course, people are aware that, you know, here now in the chat, and you're aware of all the stuff that is going to be going on stream-wise. So let me just turn that off and change scenes over to here. Hello. And let me just pop something on. Let's go with you. There we go. But if you like FF10, you should play Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. It's an FF10 clone. I have heard that. I do know someone recently who's raided us in the past, Liam the Bemused. He did a playthrough of Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. Right, okay. So, thank you everyone for being here today. In terms of giving you a bit of a rundown on what is going on for the week to come, I figured I'll just do that on chat here before we end everything up. So, first things first, the schedule for the next few streams. So the next stream will be this Thursday, Thursday the 24th. We will be starting at 6 p.m. BST.
I live again.
Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. We will be we'll be continuing Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness. Just completely lost my train of thought there. We'll be continuing Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness. We're around the halfway point in the game. So we will be continuing that, seeing how far we can get. I think we've probably got another 2 or 3 streams in us for Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness, and then that will be done. We'll be continuing Spyro Deathless this Sunday. That will be Sunday the 27th. I thought we would be near the end. I died, so we will be continuing our starting all over again. So, is what it is. And then next Tuesday, which will be Tuesday the 29th, we will be continuing Tomb Raider the Angel of Darkness. And then we should more or less be back to the general stream schedule, which is Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and each stream would start at 6 p.m. BST. So if you're around for any of those streams, then, you know, I'll be here. The plan is as soon as Tomb Raider the Angel of Darkness is done and Spyro Deathless, the plan is I will then take about a week and a half's break just to recuperate, get stuff set up for what I have planned for Final Fantasy VI, and just get some other things in place, because I want to do some extra stuff, not just like scenes for Final Fantasy VI. I want to go a bit further with it, so you can look forward to that. For the Sunday streams after Spyro Deathless is done, I will finally be continuing my playthrough of Panzer Dragoon Saga from the Sega Saturn. If any of you don't know what that game is, don't worry, most people don't know what that game is. Most people don't remember what Panzer Dragoon is. So, I don't blame you. In terms of stuff going around the community and in the Discord this week, the plan is, as soon as I've started Final Fantasy VI, I will be opening up a game vote in the Discord, which will be for some stuff that will be in conjunction with the Final Fantasy thing I have planned for next year. So you can look forward to that. I will be explaining a bit of what that is in this stream, but I'll also do a bit of a write-up in the Discord. If any of you aren't in the Discord, you like the stream and you want to go in, we do have a point redeem for that. I've left it behind a point redeem in Discord, in stream, because that way then, you know, people that are here sort of have gotten the vibe of what the stream is, seeing if they, you know, like it or not, and then, you know, can decide whether to join the Discord or not. I know that there's a lot of Discords out there on the internet. It can be quite overwhelming trying to keep up with all of them, so I left that there behind a point redeem, so it would mean people will have been here for a fair bit of time, and then can make the decision whether or not they want to join, because they'll have been in stream enough to really know the vibe of myself and the community. If you are in the Discord, though, the watch party will be this Saturday. We'll be watching the next episode of Wheel of Time Season 3. So for anyone that has been interested in that show, or, you know, has been watching it and hasn't started Wheel of Time Season 3 yet, we're partway through that. You can get caught up and join us there if you're in the Discord. Episode 4, as Chucky says, I believe. We do Wheel of Time every other week currently. It's a Wheel of Time week. We also, in a month, do a one-off for a movie that's generally a choice of one of the regulars in the watch party. And we also do a game night once a month. The last time we did it, we were playing some Cards Against Humanity. So, you know, if any game nights interest you, we're probably thinking of doing some pretty chill games, so some Cards Against Humanity, some board games, maybe a video game if it's something nice and laid back. Just something nice and easy for us all to play and have a good time with. That's all the stuff that's going on around the Discord. In terms of the YouTube channel, I haven't actually uploaded a VOD recently. But for any of you that don't get a chance to pop into streams and want to catch up with streams that you've missed or other stuff that I have, I am starting to upload VODs onto YouTube. So, if you want to catch up with the VODs, see what I'm up to, and, you know, just have a bit of me rambling in the background, then my channel is there for any of you that want to do that. I do need to get to work on uploading another VOD or two, because I have missed something for the last few days just because I've been so knackered. But I will get back on it and start adding some VODs back in, so you can catch up with that as well. But that is more or less everything that I needed to give for the update. Before we leave, I am just going to give a bit of a thank you run here. So I want to give a thank you to Chucky for the 15 months. Thank you to the 2 follows that we've had for today. Thank you to Chucky for the 90 stream streak. You absolute mad person. And thank you to Marin for the 219 bits. I do appreciate it, one and all. And just in general, for anyone that's been in chat today, be it lurking or just chatting in the stream, I do appreciate all of you guys being here. I appreciate your presence, and of all places to choose on a Monday evening, choosing me to watch full stream today. It has been a great time, even though I did die and feel my heart die inside. It has been a great time. So thank you everyone for being here. Before we leave though, I am just going to have a quick look around on my following list on Twitch and see if there is anyone we can raid, because I do like to try and raid someone if I can. Right, the person I was going to raid ended their stream. So, never mind. We're not going to raid them. Let me have a look at who else is in my following list. Everyone, hope you have a positive evening. You too as well, Kim. You too as well. Thank you, Kevin, for being here. Thank you as well, Dan. Thank you, everyone else that said thank you. Kim, James, Marin, Chucky. I think a couple of the people said it, and I've missed what they've put there. Let's see. Frodo's playing Hades 2. I don't really want to be spoiled on that. I'm pretty sure most of the other games that are being played by people is stuff I don't want to be spoiled for. I think it is, actually. Now that I'm looking through the list, I'm pretty sure it's stuff I don't want to be spoiled for. Bollocks. Right, I think, actually, to be honest, given the time, I might actually take some time back and actually just get an early night, because it is past 9:30 and I do really need to prep for bed and de-stress and all that. So I think I will actually do that. So yeah, to reiterate for everyone, next stream will be this Thursday. We'll be playing some Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness. So if you want to see me struggle through some jank Tomb Raider, you can have a great time there. But if you want to tune in for some more Spyro, that will be this coming Sunday, which will be the 27th. So I will see you then if you're around for that. They'll all be starting 6 PM BST, so convert as appropriate for your time zone if you're not in the UK. But aside from that, I will close the stream off here. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Monday evening, your rest of your bank holiday weekend. Hope we all have a good start to the working week tomorrow. And aside from that, much love and good night. Have a good one.